Hi everyone, it's Athena. Welcome back to my channel and happy Friday, the 13th of November, 2020. So how are we feeling today? So we have those who get up in the morning saying, oh my God, it's Friday the 13th. What more could go wrong? Or there are those who say, oh, Friday the 13th, that's my lucky number. I'm going to have a great day. So it is all about how we perceive things, right? How we perceive things, how we talk to ourselves, how we talk out loud versus internally, right? So what's really important is that you understand that, and that what you speak out or think about really is speaking to the universe. All your thoughts are spoken out into the universe, and that's how they transpire, right? Law of attraction, especially if the intention is really like intense, right? So if your intention for today, especially, let's face it, everyone's like, what else could go wrong? And today's one of those days where someone could be saying, okay, so let's bring it, right? Bring it. What else could go wrong today? You could have that attitude for sure. But then you can have the attitude like, you know what? It's going to be just another day but I'm going to make it a great day. Every day we should say, I am going to have a great day. It is how you speak to yourself. It is how you think. And unfortunately, the majority rules negativity over positivity. And that's what's happening to today's world, today's society. Especially now, it's like we added, fuel to the fire, right? Having COVID and not being able to go out. And, it's like you can take all these hits, either positively or negatively. And that's how it's going to be for you. So, and let me tell you, I'm going to say it because it's true. Most people don't want to be around someone who's like, oh, this is going to be a crappy day. They just don't. Most people, even though they're like that, most people don't want and don't need people that are going to say, the energy of negativity. Like, oh, it's just another crappy day. Same shit, different day. What is that? That's so negative. And when you have also people that are in your circle that are like that, then that breeds the negative energy. But then the hard part is when you have positive energy, vibration high, right? Constantly thinking positive, wanting to make it a really great day every day. And then, that is almost like a magnet for people who are negative because they want to feed off your energy, off your light. So be mindful of that too. If you're surrounding yourself with people who you can't release that are negative, you have to get to a point where you have to like pull yourself away from these people because they're feeding on your energy. And it's really important because right now, especially now when we are going through some changes in our life, that's the last thing we need is people around us that are like all negative. I mean, truly, think about it. So watch what you say, watch who you're spending your time with or who you want to spend your time with because it is creating your world. Whether you believe it or not, it is. All right. I know I had to get, because I'm listening to it. I'm hearing it. from external people. You see it on social media, Friday the 13th, crap, or every day. There are those, they're putting my lights up. There are those who are in a crappy frame of mind every day. So why do you want to be around people who are going to drag you down? Hold on to your energy, keep it positive, especially now. This is one of our lessons. This is the lesson, is be compassionate and patient with others who are not, exuding that positivity vibe, but you don't have to hang with it. Okay. I mean, truly. You decide. I'm not telling you what to do. Spirit says God's listening. I'm not joking. And these are, you can believe it or you don't have to. But just look at your world right now. Who is it that you're speaking to? That's the important part. Reversal or not, God is listening. We are part of the divine. We are the drop of water in the existence of creation. Whatever you say to yourself, it doesn't matter if it's reversed or upright. It's still the same message. What you what you speak is who's listening. Who's listening? This is about maintaining the innocence of your childhood and going back to that time when you realize that, like, how did you grow up talking negatively? Did you hear others in your family talking negatively? So you believe that that's the only way that you can manage to get through in life? Oh, the printer went off again. This has been happening. Oh my God, I can't even tell you. Even during the middle of the night. Can I just tell you? All right. So this Eight of Pentacles is like this guy's younger self is watching him work and watching him work and watching him work and watching him work. Right? Say it again. But seriously, it's his younger self sitting there, right? It's our younger self is sitting, listening, watching someone struggling. Why? For what? And they're talking to themselves. They're talking to God. You see it. He's facing, the Hierophant. He's facing the Hierophant, but he's working and internalizing whatever it is. God's listening. And it doesn't, he's all hunched over. His body language is all, it's not that he's not a hard worker. He is. But he's been doing this for so long and he's tired. And he thinks time is money. He says that to himself. Time is money. Got to get to work. Got to make that money. So what does he do? His whole life just flashed before him. He grew up this way. He did. His belief system, for some of you, you grew up with your father or one parent, either parent, or whoever raised you, right? To think that you have to get out there. This is a child who started at like 9, a paper route. And now he's still struggling. I say it's a struggle because he has gone through the test of time. And he's not gotten where he wants to be. Let's just see. Right? Maybe he made some really bad choices. Okay, it happens. You got to just get past it. Okay, we all make bad choices, but only we have the choice to change these habits and the way of thinking. Someone doesn't think they can get out of this mentality, and maybe they can't. Do you know what I mean? All right, so here we have this beautiful angel flying, right? 9 of Cups. Oh, the angel's trying to help this guy get out of his head and maybe get off that bench just for the day and say, you know what, today I'm going to enjoy myself. Today I'm going to do something different. But all he's thinking about is, oh my God, I wish this would have happened. I wish my life would be different. I wish I hadn't chose this one over that one. Why is it such a struggle when all it is I have so many wishes? I've wanted so many things in my life and they haven't manifested because God's listening to the way this guy's talking. So this angel is working. I have to, hold on. Sorry, I needed a little more light. So this angel is working to help this guy. Look at, she's looking over him. She's trying to help him. Right? Universe is always listening. She's trying to offer a calming, soft, peaceful in his head. But is he budging? Will he budge? Will he ever realize? And I say he because it's a guy. It's a man, a boy, and who has turned into a man and has struggled all his life. And why? Because the way he grew up, his beliefs, is still imparting and making a huge impact on his life, right? Childhood. We have from childhood to adulthood. This man has only thought, he's had so many dreams, hopes, and wishes, but he made choices that were, driven more on the negative side, trying to be nice about it. This poor guy is working his butt off all his life. I mean, truly, it's very sad. And look at how many people today this applies to. I mean, seriously. Okay. Struggle. All in your head. Every one of these swords is each over time. 9 and 9. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, I'm not good enough. Oh my God, it's another crappy day. Oh my God, same shit, different day. I go to work and I make whatever money I can, and this is all crap. I mean, truly, it's very sad. And all universe wants is to enlighten you and to show you what you're missing. You are missing. You're missing partnership. You're missing camaraderie. You're missing and needing. This poor guy is missing and needing the energetic. And there's 2 people here, like there's 2 people here. So maybe this is 2 brothers. And one's following the other. He's watching him. I thought it was his younger self. And it still could be. Depends, right? But if you have a brother, that you were like the older brother, you're the one that, your younger brother looks up to, right? Here you are. This is what you could have if you just stepped out of your own way. It doesn't have to be a struggle. But what you say to yourself is what you get. And some people will say, that's crap, that's bullshit. Well, look around your world. I don't have to, Here's what you could have, or what you've been dealing with. Right? Very armored. Right? Not being honest with yourself. But here, it's always right. We say it's always darkest before the dawn. So will this guy change his mindset, his attitude, his belief system that time is money and all of that what society made us believe? I mean, you can see where that got us. I mean, really, let's just be honest. Right? Is this guy going to wake up? Well, universe says, we can enlighten you. Let me enlighten you. Let me free you from yourself. People are so caught up in their own negativity. We see it every day. So the sun and the moon are here, and that is all about the energy of maybe others also trying to help someone realize, that all is not lost. The divine feminine right there. So what mask, this guy has been playing, and I'm going to say it because of the moon. This guy doesn't even know who he is because of all of this negative this heart-wrenching life. I mean, it is, sure, it is. It's like 8 to 10 years of struggle. And I'm even going to go to say it's probably a decade of just universe saying, this is what you've been looking like the whole time. And we just want you to see life from a higher perspective. Look at your life now. Like watch It's a Wonderful Life. If this applies to you, watch It's a Wonderful Life. I just heard it. Put it on. It's never too late to literally gain, or even, I'm going to say The Secret, but I don't know. It's your choice. But It's a Wonderful Life. If you've seen the movie, you realize that this George, right, in the movie, had lost all his money, the bank's money, right? The examiner lost the money. And now he was going to lose his business. The only good thing that he had was his business, right? That he worked and strived for, that his father had given to him, right? The story goes. All he wanted to do was travel the world. He just wanted to travel. He had hopes. He had dreams. He had his beautiful, I love that suitcase, right? He wanted the old suitcase, old school. But he stayed in his head because he was driven by his father, who also had that, time is money. You gotta save the business. He ends up, his father had passed, so he was given the business. So all his dreams just shattered. But instead of seeing his life, he tried committing suicide. And that's when his angel came in to show him that there was a better way. Here, let's go through your life. Here's the angel. Let's go through the times that you made a left turn and maybe a right turn would have been best, but why cry over spilled milk? Well, that's the only way you learn. So let's go through your life. So he ends up never being born, George, this guy, right? never being born, and goes through his walk through his life, right? And now he recalls the good times and the love of his life. He sees her, Mary. And he says, Mary, do you want me to give you the moon? I'll give you the moon. I'm kind of like fast forwarding here so we don't go all day. I'll give you the moon, Mary, because what happened? Clarence, his angel, showed him his life, higher perspective, meaning they flew around and went through his life. And as he was going through his life, he remembered when he was happy. He remembered the times and the love of his life. And then he said, and he didn't want to because he was still in negative mode, to believe that after, some time he realized how important, and to appreciate the good things that he had in his life, which was his, wife, Mary. So he got enlightened, basically. He was rescued by this angel. He was saved by the angel, Clarence, to appreciate what he had before he was ready to jump off that bridge. And this is the story of It's a Wonderful Life today. Take that storyline and free yourself. However life has handed you, whatever you have had to endure. Look at that. The hauntings of your past are no longer, but take a minute to review the past and appreciate every person, place, and thing that has given you, and hopefully will give you, a semblance of wanting to live again, wanting to really experience life. Life is to be lived, not to be looking back at what you lost, but only for reflection of that moon. He came back, and what did he do? He came back and remembered how his little girl had given a little flower to him that he had put in his pocket. Do you know how valuable that flower was? It meant the world to him when he saw it. So, life can be bleak in the gray zone for however long you choose, up until you change your perspective. Because this is what's waiting for you. And this is where you're at. And I'm going to stop at that card because it is the perfect place to say, don't be sad about where you're currently not at, right? You're right now, everything looks very bleak, right? And you're just focusing on the past, and you're talking to God, and you're saying, this, I don't even know what to say. Like, you're feeling like George. You want to jump off that bridge. Please, dear God, don't do that. This life is a gift that you don't return. So take this and look out into the next. The blessings are coming. Right now, it's reversed because you need to work on yourself. You need to start changing the way you mentally talk to yourself when you're home alone, which we are a lot. You need to watch that movie if you haven't seen it. Okay. Let me get, oh, here they are. Okay, because I'm going like, I don't want to, like yesterday it was like 30 minutes plus and took forever to upload. My internet's still like, and that's why I'm not going live, FYI, because my internet is just dragging. And I think it's because of Mercury now has gone direct, and we're, you know, a lot of electrical stuff is happening, you know, like things are working and not working because it's kind of like now they're back to, you know, everything's going forward now. So whatever wasn't working has to go backward in order to work, right? It's kind of like the same thing that's going on with this poor guy. You need to go back and look in order to go forward and find happiness in your life again. And truly free yourself from the madness of thinking, you know, life's over. Oh my God, right? Nature. This will turn around organically. Nature will take its course and will help. I mean, the spirit realm. I mean, come on. The spirit realm's always there to ask for help if you need it. If you don't believe it, well, then you're going to still be sitting at this. Then you're going to still be doing this every day. So you have a choice. You have a choice to get out of this and naturally let it move you in a way that will be truly organic, not forcing anything. You don't have to force yourself, which is really sad to say, right? You don't have to force yourself to think positive. That's really sad, isn't it? All right, let's take a journey card. I'm going to go up to 30. Because I feel terrible for this guy. But yet, no one can save you but yourself. That's the truth. It's really crazy how we look in that. Constantly worrying about my hair. Hello. All right. One card for Friday the 13th. Let's get this beautiful card. That's exactly what's happening. This guy's going through a rebirth. He needs to, self-initiation obviously is organic. An organic change of time where the universe will touch this person's heart and he will see, I'm saying he because there's nothing else going on here. He will see the light, right? But he's not going to see the light until he gets to, you know, a place of extreme loneliness, the void, you know, the void. And hopefully then he will see the light. And you will see how things, right? Some things work out and how some things don't. Right? Okay. That is the reading for today, Friday the 13th. So it is up to you. How you speak, how you think, and how you feel is all in your own hands. So go out and make it a really good day. If you are this guy that all you do is work, you know, go out and go out with your friends if you can, or do something different today instead of sulking over the things that you have manifested into your life that are clearly not making you happy, which is the things that you have lost. Instead, focus on the things that you have. Always, there's always a silver lining. Okay, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you Monday.